Well, I guess we got to sing a rock song. All right, here we go. Welcome, everybody. Here we go. Time to chant Hare Krishna.
It's LC the beat guy.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama. Oh. Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Hare. Krishna, Gauranga, Nityananda. Krishna, Gauranga. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Gauranga. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama,
Purchase your
Rama,
tracks
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama.
Purchase your tracks today.
Krishna, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Okay, turn your mics on and let's chant some japa here. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
You can use the echo there on Ramla.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Put the echo.
Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Krishna. Hey, Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Krishna.
I own that guy, man. I own that Krishna now. He is mine. I imprison him. He's not getting out of my heart. I ain't letting him out. He has no choice anymore. Iron thick bars. He's stuck, man. And we have a surprise guest. All right, look, here she is, Janaki. Hey, Janaki is here. The precious heart is here. Lilita and Janaki are two peas in a pod. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare Hare Krishna,
Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Sorry, Krishna, I'm so proud today. I don't know. It's your. You just give me too much mercy. I can't help it. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Ram,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Rama, Hare Rama,
Krishna, Krishna, Hare
Rama
Ram,
Rama,
Krishna, Hare Ram,
Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, 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 Hare
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
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 Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Krishna,
Hare Rama,
Krishna,
Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Rama Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna
Krishna, Krishna,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna
Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
Krishna Krishna, Hare
Rama,
Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Krishna Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama
Krishna Krishna,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Hare
Rama, Rama Rama, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Hare,
Hare Rama, Rama
Hare Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Rama
Krishna
Rama, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama,
Rama
Hare
Rama, Hare Hare,
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Rama,
Krishna,
Hare Rama,
Hare Rama, Hare
Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Rama, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Hare Rama,
Hare,
Rama
Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare Krishna,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Krishna
Rama
Krishna,
Rama,
Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Rama, Hare
Krishna,
Rama,
Hare Hare, Hare
Rama
Rama,
Rama, Hare Hare,
Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare Rama,
Rama
Hare Rama,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Rama
Krishna,
Rama, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Rama, Hare Rama, Rama
Hare
Rama,
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Hare Rama, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Hare Rama,
Hare Hare Krishna,
Rama
Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare
Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare
Rama
Krishna,
Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare
Krishna Hare
Krishna,
Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Krishna
Rama, Hare
Krishna, Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Hare Rama,
Rama Rama,
Rama,
Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Krishna
Rama
Krishna, Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Rama Rama,
Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Hare, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Rama, Hare Rama,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare,
Krishna
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Rama
Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare, Rama, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama, Hare Rama,
Rama
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Hare,
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Rama
Rama
Rama, Hare
Rama,
Hare, Krishna,
Hare Hare.
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Rama,
Krishna,
Hare Rama,
Hare Hare
Rama
Rama,
Hare
Rama
Hare, Krishna,
Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Rama, Hare Rama,
Krishna, Krishna Hare
Rama
Hare.
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Hare,
Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Rama, Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare Rama,
Rama
Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Krishna.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Krishna Krishna,
Rama
Hare
Rama, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare,
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Rama
Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare.
Hare
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Rama,
Krishna
Rama,
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Rama, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, my Lord Krishna, 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 Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Rama, Hare
Krishna,
Rama,
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Rama, Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hola, Krishna. Hola Krishna. Hola Krishna.
Krishna Krishna Hare
Krishna. Krishna Krishna.
Hare Rama Hare Rama
Rama Rama Rama Hare Hare.
Rama Rama Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Rama Hare Rama
Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare
Rama
Rama,
Rama Hare
Rama
Hare
Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama,
Krishna Krishna Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Hare
Ram Ram Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Rama Hare
Hari
Rama
Hari Ram Hari Ram
Rama
Ram
Rama Hare
Hari
Hare
Hari Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Hari Hari
Krishna
Hari Ram Rama Rama Hari Hari Hare Krishna 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 Hari Hari
Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Hari Rama
Hare
Rama
Rama
Hari
Hare
Hari
Rama
Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Rama
Hari
Rama Hare 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 Krishna Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari Hari Hare Krishna 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 Hari Hari
Krishna Krishna Hare
Rama Rama Hari Hari Hare Krishna
Hare Rama Hare Rama
Krishna Krishna Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama
Rama Rama Hare Hare
Krishna 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 Hari Hari
Hare Krishna
Rama
Hare
Hari
Krishna
Rama 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 Hari Hari Hare Krishna 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 Hari Hari Rama Rama Hari Hari Krishna Krishna Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama
Krishna Krishna
Rama Rama Hari Hari Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare Rama Hare Rama
Hare Rama Rama
Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama
Krishna Krishna
Rama
Hare
Hare Hare Hare Krishna
Hare Rama Hare Rama
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Hare
Rama
Rama
Rama Hare Hare
Rama Hare Hare
Hare Krishna
Hare
Hare Krishna
Krishna Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama
Krishna
Rama
Krishna Hare
Rama
Hare
Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Rama Hare Rama
Hare Rama
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 Rama Hare Hare
Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare
Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare Hare
Hare
Rama
Rama Hare Rama
Hare Hare
Rama Rama Hare
Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare Hare Rama Rama
Krishna
Rama
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Rama Hare Rama
Hare Hare
Rama
Hare
Rama
Rama
Hare
Rama
Krishna
Rama Rama Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama
Krishna Hare Hare
Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Rama
Krishna
Rama Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama Rama
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Chaitanya
Krishna Krishna
Shri
Hare
Krishna Chaitanya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Shri
Chaitanya Chaitanya
Krishna Chaitanya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Shri Krishna Chaitanya
Sri
Shri
Krishna
Krishna Chaitanya Shri 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 Krishna Chaitanya Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Rama Rama
Hare Rama Hare Rama
Krishna
Rama
Krishna
Rama Hare
Krishna
Hare Hare Krishna Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Hari
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama Hare Rama.
Hari Ram,
Rama
Hari
Rama Hare 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 Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Hari
Krishna.
Hari
Hare
Krishna,
Rama Hare Rama. Rama Rama Hare Krishna Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Hare Hare.
Krishna Krishna, Hari
Hare Rama
Hari
Hare Rama.
Hari Ram, Ram,
Rama Rama.
Hari Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram. Ram, Hari Hari, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hari Hari, Hari Ram, Ram, Hari Hari,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna.
Hari Ram, Hari Ram, Ram Ram, Hari
Hare
Hari,
Rama, Hare Rama,
Hari
Rama
Krishna,
Rama,
Krishna Krishna, Hari Hari,
Hare Krishna.
Ram Ram, Hari Hari,
Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Rama, Hare Rama,
Krishna Krishna, Hari Hari,
Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Ram Ram, Hari
Hare
Hari.
Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare Hare, Hare
Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare Krishna.
Hare Ram, Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare
Hare Hare.
Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hmm.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Rama
Ram,
Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare.
Krishna,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Ram,
Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Ram,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna.
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Hare Krishna,
Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare.
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Rama, Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare
Rama, Hare Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Rama,
Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare,
Rama
Hare
Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna,
Rama, Rama, Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare,
Rama
Hare
Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna,
Rama, Hare Hare. Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya, Jaya Nityananda, Jaya Sri Advaita Chandra, Jaya Gaur Bhakta Vrinda.
Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya, Jaya Nityananda, Jaya Sri Advaita Chandra, Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Okay. Let's see. This is chapter chapter 5 in Srimad Bhagavatam, first canto. And I'm just going to choose the verse. I'll tell you the verse number. Yeah. So Vedavya says, all you have said about me is perfectly correct. Despite all this, I am not pacified. I therefore question you about the root cause of my dissatisfaction. For you are a man of unlimited knowledge, due to your being the offspring of one, Brahma, who is self-born without mundane father and mother. Wow, what a verse that is. Talk about action-packed. Talked about packed with gold, diamonds, rubies, everything. It's treasure, man. Oh yeah, music. Yes. Let's analyze. In crypto, there's these guys, they're really good with the charts, man. They study the charts. They know they could juggle them around like this and tell you all kinds of things. And they analyze the charts. And they're really good at it. It's like, wow, man, you guys are really good, man. I couldn't spend all my time trying to figure all that crap out. But this is my thing, man. This is what I like to do. I like to analyze the scriptures, man. Taste the meanings. Janaki's like that. She's a connoisseuress. We got connoisseurs, that's the male, and the connoisseuresses, that's the females. Add that to the dictionary there, Webster. Yes. Yeah. So, Vyasadeva said, all you have said is perfectly correct. See? So basically, Narada, see, Vedavyas is perplexed. He taught the rules and regulations. Listen up there, you Vaidis out there in ISKCON and other groups, all of you, you have all the symptoms of Vaidis, so I'm going to just treat you like Vaidis, like beginners. But listen up. Anybody ready to hear the real Bhagavatam? It begins where Vedavyas was. Yes, you got to be like him. You got to be distraught. Yeah, you followed the rules. He taught the rules and regulations, man. Followed them. He taught about impersonal Brahman. Kind of like with some of these gurus like Radhanath. He peppers a lot of his preaching in with this impersonal Brahman stuff and New Age stuff. Hey, are you there, Radhanath, or ISKCON devotees? Anyone? Gurus? Any of you a little distraught yet? Are you like Vedavyas? Yeah, he taught it, he followed it, all the way up into impersonal Brahman, rules, regulations, and he prayed to the Lord, oh Lord, I'm perplexed, my heart is not happy. Anybody out like that? Are you still have faith that your heart's going to be happy following a bunch of rules and ceremonies? Well, Janaki's wasn't. Lalita Ganga's wasn't. Johan's wasn't. They were looking for something more. See? But they did what Vedavyas did. See, they followed. Is anybody out there ready to do it? Well, one by one, they're coming like that. He prayed to Krishna, and by the mercy of Krishna, what do you get? Guru Dev. There, who comes? Narada Muni. What's Narada Muni's bona fide qualification? That all of these gurus, I haven't seen any one of them have. And he's the guy who heard the real Bhagavatam and spoke it in line. But he had the qualification that all real gurus have, even Prabhupada, even though he didn't see it much, he had it. He was an ecstatic devotee. He chanted the holy name with great ecstatic devotion. And if you're really, really lucky, they don't just throw the rule book at you like Prabhupada did and the ceremonial book of ceremonies. You guys you don't know how fortunate you are out there. We're throwing the prasadam at you, man, the real stuff, not the stuff that Kamalakanta would throw at you with all that oil and ghee or whatever else he puts in there. The meaning of Srimad Bhagavatam. Anybody hungry for the real food? Huh? You want some solid food or you want baby food that Kamalakanta eats all day? Has great faith in Mahaprasadam. That's a beginner, babies. That's baby food, Gerbers. He's a big cowboy, you know. He's a big cowboy and all that, big man and all that, but he's eating baby food, man. We're eating the real food. We're the real cowboys, man. We associate with the original cowboy, man. Hey, yeah. See? So by the mercy, when you're fed up and realize, God, you know, Prabhupada said I was going to attain Krishna this way. No, you're going to attain, it says in his book that he wrote that you'll attain a desire to attain Krishna. Not just a desire that Veda Vyas had, that you must have also, so you can move on. Because as long as you think you know all about Bhagavatam because you're a big rule follower and ceremonial follower, you can't go anywhere. You're just stuck at that level. Okay? So when you pray to Krishna because you want more like Veda Vyas, then you'll get Narada Muni. He'll teach you the real meaning of Srimad Bhagavatam. Prabhupada only wrote it in his purport, so I'm giving you the essence of the essence from that and sorting out the rule stuff, you know, for those are for the babies over there. And we follow the big rule. You want the big rule? Very simple. Two rules. Love of Krishna, Radha, Madhava. 2 rulers. That's it. All you have to do is grab onto them. And if you come here, we'll give you a foothold on that path. See? So Veda Vyas, Narada Muni starts the conversation joking around and says, well, you taught all these things. This is what you Vaidis thinking. Wow, we know so much. And he's joking with him. He's saying, oh, God, you know so much there, Veda Vyas. You know all about the rules. You taught them disciplinary action, all these tough things to do. And then you taught about impersonal Brahman and all that. Why aren't you happy? He said, you're right. There's something missing. I don't know. I'm not sure what it is. Any of you out there thinking the same thing? Well, Janaki was. She's ready to boom. Got a few others like that too. Yeah. And then when you're ready to listen, you get Guru, man. We're just waiting on you guys out there, man. We'll probably have to wait a long time. We'll have to take a shift, man. Maybe in another 500 years, another real associated Lord Caitanya will appear and deliver you. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe some of you will get some good sense in here. Krishna will knock. See, behold, we stand at the door and bang, bang, bang. Anybody hearing, listening? Bang, bang, you shot me down. Bang, bang. La, 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 la. You remember that song? It was a great song. I like that song. Yeah. Yes. So Narada was humble. He listened. See, that's when you people come here. If they're submissive and they're not big fighters and all that, yeah, then some room for the word can go in there and do its magic, man. Cause a pregnancy. We don't want it. We don't shoot blanks here. You just might have a barren womb, man, because there's too much crap in there. We have, don't think it's this material. This is spiritual impregnation, man. You're impregnated, born of the word, right? The word. You push that inside, man. In the womb. And then instead of shooting down and have all those problems for 20 years, it shoots up and takes all your problems away. This is the new birth, the new world order, man. Klaus Schwab, move over, man. We got the real new world order here. All you have said is perfectly correct. Despite all this, I am not pacified. Of course not, until love of Krishna. The celery man. Uh-oh, that means Radhe's coming. If he comes, Radhe's coming. Where's your sannyasi danda, man? There's a celery stick. You got to come next time and show us your danda. Yeah. Yeah, I am not pacified. See, because this is why Lord Caitanya came. He came for those who are not pacified by this path and that path. You can tell, a lot of people, I'm not interested. I like this path. I like this guru. I like that guru. See, but ultimately you will not be pacified until you get love of Krishna, love of God. It could be love of Christ. That's also pacified. The Christians, many are very happy because they love Christ. I mean, that's what it's about, is marriage. Even those nuns, they have this thing where they marry Christ, right? That's the idea. Whether they actually do, it depends. Maybe one or two, out of them do actually do. A lot of them are doing the rule follower. Yes, in the rules, we're, in the book, it says marry Christ and, like that kind of thing. There he is. Oh, he's got a bunch of, that's a tri-dunda sannyasi. That's more than tri-dunda. That's a 5-dunda. That's a cinco dunda, man. 6 stalks.
It has fruits and leaves.
There we go. Now, see, he's our first sannyas. We put him on our sannyasis on stage here. Yeah, I'm not pacified. See? So, and that's when you're ready. Then when you're ready to be delivered, you get that kind of guru. See, people weren't delivered quite with Prabhupada. He got them started. But you need the Shiksha. That's why even Prabhupada said Shiksha Guru is more important than Diksha. Because you need the Shiksha to bring you into the regeneration. I mean, come on, man. How can you go to Vrindavan? How can you go to even Vaikuntha? Unless you're like-minded, you're like the devotees there. They're transcendental, man. They have transcendental, intimate relations with God. How can you go there and you're just a rule follower? Maybe if you follow the rules perfectly for many, many lifetimes, you can get to flawlessly, Prabhupada says, you can get to Vaikuntha. But, that's very hard. Yeah. Therefore, I question you about the root cause of my dissatisfaction. Okay? So only the devotees can really answer that. Why? Because actually, I'll give you a spoiler alert here, because the next verse spoils the whole thing. Well, not really. So Vedavyasa says, my Lord, everything. See, Vedavyasa is very intelligent. He says, my Lord. See? The bona fide spiritual master is like your Lord, isn't he? Well, what does the Vedas say? What does chapter 1 say? When you're ready to be delivered, the Lord appears. He didn't say through only. He does that too, but really as the bona fide spiritual master. Yeah. When Lord Brahma came to see Shiva, who was one of these kind of devotees, a bona fide guru. What his qualification was? It's all over the place. He laughs and cries when he chants the name and plays on his drum and dances wildly, kind of like some people do here. That's your qualification. Okay. So what was my point here? I had a point. Oh, yeah. See, everything is known, that is mysterious, everything. Remember, Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, bhakti is full of mysteries. See, and only the Lord himself and his intimate associate, who he informs. See, Bhagavad Gita 10:10, to those who worship me with intimacy, intimate love. See, loving ecstasy, many words, loving ecstasy, Holy Spirit, perfect love of Krishna, love of God, love of Christ. To those persons, I give them the understanding to come back to me into the kingdom. That's the regeneration, that relationship. Otherwise, we're blind. These gurus, without love of Krishna, without love of God, love of their deity, love of Krishna, prema, they're blind. They can see a little bit, with the Vedas and their speculations, but not very clear. They can't tell you this. You need an ecstatic devotee, right? Wasn't Narada Muni the qualification of ecstasy? He's going tootling through the universe. Hey, man, can anybody say that the name of Krishna is their food? Eating that regularly every day? Showing they're nourished, ecstatic oats, they've got a spiritual body, man, very buff, strong, clear, clean, cleaned every day, cleaner than a Brahmin. Brahmins usually still have a little dirt of the false ego, pride a little bit. See, that's dirt. What's going to cleanse that dirt off? See? Ecstatic worship. The only thing. See, you're a man of unlimited knowledge, unlimited, because you worship. I forgot the verse here. Man, everything that is mysterious is known to you because you worship the creator and the destroyer of the material world and the maintainer of the spiritual world. See, creator and destroyer of the material world. Does he create the spiritual world? It doesn't say that, does it? Because it's never been created. It's always been. Isn't that a magic? Do you want to go there? Freddie, you want to go to that place that never gets destroyed? Are you sick of this journey down here in the universe, created, then it's maintained for a while, and like now it's not very fun, the kind of maintenance they want to give you, man. They want to put you in a gulag, they put people in the gulag. That's coming up. It seems to be, put you in these camps, FEMA camps. Yes, this is going to be your maintenance, and we're going to give you a little bugs. Ye shall eat the bugs. Have you heard that, Freddie? Down the line? You think that's a myth? They're already putting bugs in your food, Yeah, I've been
in some restaurants. They serve already bugs.
The what?
In some restaurants, they serve already bugs.
Bugs. They're getting everybody ready for it. Yeah, I was looking. One of the movie stars. One of this famous movie stars, she was eating the bugs, right? And this is so good. And they were wiggling all over. And she was, they must have paid her a lot of money to do that. They had to. I mean, who would? You think she really eats the bugs with all the money there? No. They're called influencers. Fools are influenced by people in Maya, all the way up into religion. Yeah. Blind, you got blind leaders, and you guys are blind followers. Unless you're ready. Are you ready for the religion of truth? The ecstatic? It's very ecstatic, man. It makes you very happy. That's all you need. The rule is just to worship the absolute truth in great ecstatic love. Yeah, and the maintainer of the spiritual world. See, and so we get our taste of maintenance now. You notice what did Lord Caitanya say in that verse, 9th verse you read today, 9th chapter? He said, "My name is Vishwambara, the maintainer of the universe. It will be perfect. It will be actualized if I can fill the universe with love of Krishna, love of God." See, that God is transcendental. That love is perfect happiness, perfect intimacy, perfect union, perfect communication, and perfect communion, perfect intimacy, perfect inspiration. It's complete. It's whole. It makes one a his or her holiness. Are you tired of just the words, the ecclesiastical terms? Which one of these gurus is really his holiness? Do they have the symptoms? His holiness is one who loves God, has transcendental love for the transcendental Lord. You can't cheat that. All you can do is speculate, juggle the scriptures, and make it something else, but it ain't the truth. This is the truth. See, this is Guru. This is the association you're looking for. This is the door into the kingdom, are those kinds of rare devotees. Hey, that was a Narada Muni. Okay? And that's this dialogue. You see, you're getting the dialogue. This is tasting the meaning of Srimad Bhagavatam for truth. Because if you can't taste it with these gurus, it would put them out of a job. And they don't have the power to do that, because even if they did, they would put them out. Well, if they could taste this meaning should either put me in the job or take me out of the job. Right? So, hey, I leave it up to the Vaishnavas. I'm telling you the meaning. You can really look at it, because, hey, man, if Gohari isn't fitting that bill, he's lost his job. He can't do the, yeah. Freddie, he's a studious guy, man, you know, and Janaki studied the scriptures. They're looking. See, it's this guy, is he going to fudge, man? Otherwise, they're going to boot his ass out, man. Get out of here, man. We don't need that guy. He's always yelling and screaming anyway. He'll save on our ears, you know. We don't have to hear that every day, you know. Yeah. Yes, the maintainer of the spiritual world, the original personality of Godhead, who is transcendental to the three modes of nature. You see that? See, that's Narada Muni. He was worshiping intimately that transcendental Lord, had the result of that relationship. That's real initiation. Who's got that kind of initiation out there? Huh? Are you married to Krishna? And can you prove those symptoms of marriage? Does the symptoms of real love for that transcendental Lord, that transcendental name, manifest in your temple? Yes or no? No, in most cases, I've been seeing. Transcendental to the three modes of nature. See? Transcendental, that Lord. See? So how can you really, you have to have this love to begin to know that Lord. Man, that's why the Bhagavad Gita 10:10 verses in there. Otherwise, how are you going to know? You have to worship. You got to get this love. This love is transcendental. It's called Bhakti Vada Bij. It's right there in Chaitanya Leela teaching. They can't teach that because they ain't got that. They're not fructified. See, where's the fructification? You got to see Madhavinda Puri was the fructification of that love, the flowering of that, you know, the fruit of that love. And inside the fruit are the seeds. See, if you eat that fruit, how you do that? You eat it through your ears. You associate with those devotees, and those seeds go into you. There's no other way to get this. Otherwise, you just don't know. If you don't eat this particular fruit, this love of Krishna is so different, so rare, especially the variety Lord Caitanya brought. It's so rare. Lord Caitanya says, or Krishna Das Kaviraj says the same. You know, he said this fruit is so rare. The Lord generally hides it. He'll give you liberation. He'll give you that, you know, the Radhanath thing, whatever that is. The New Ageies. Make you a big stick with a little pride. Give you a job. Make you like a guru for very neophyte people. What do you want? See, do you want love of Krishna? Your real hope for that is to come here and see the fructification and get those seeds. That's called Bhakti Lata Bij. That's the seed of devotion. That's here. That's what makes this run, this fly. This is our mission. This is our niche. This is our brand. Come on, man. In all Vaishnavism, where's the brand of the distribution of the Bhakti Lata Bij, or love of Krishna, the attachment to the transcendental Lord? Where do you see that? Other than here. It's like we got a monopoly. Be nice if everybody had that, but you know, what are you going to do? You got to go where it is. All I need is this rare association. Yeah, that's all I need. I wish I could find somewhere I could say, wow, this is also transcendental, man. Everywhere I go to the Radhakund Babaji's, it's all this thing, rules, regulations, and and they speak in Bengali. They, no interest in speaking in English. You guys, who cares, man? We're Bengalis. And all these Westerners are coming. And they don't care, And then you got the all these other groups. Nothing, none of this. See, all you said is perfectly correct. Despite all this, I am not pacified. I therefore question you about the root cause of my dissatisfaction. If you just go to one person like in that mood and you found a real associate of the Lord and you question them like that, you've pleased the Lord. You'll please the Lord. You will feel it. You'll please the Lord more than following a strict course, following every rule in the book of Vaishnavism strictly, and fasting and no sex and all of that stuff. You'll please the Lord more, because all that is to bring you into what Vedavyas did, is question and hear. Sometimes you could just hear because you might not have the power to question. That's a very high stage. You might not have that power to ask questions. But, in that association, even such a devotee will ask the questions for you. Help you out. Why not? See, so all of that is not equal to just coming here. So that's why you see a Fanny or an Amy coming here, not having any of that, but coming here and just being in that same consciousness, that same mood. Oh yeah, let me inquire from Gaurahari. Let me hear what he has to say. Let me be open. See, and then they get a better result than those rule followers. Even you can go all the way up, get your big sticks, have your big little brahmacharis or small little brahmacharis, collecting for you, and you have your nice little Swiss bank accounts, and you got all those things. But a little Amy or a Fanny come here with an open heart, open mind, and they're on the real path. They're not. They don't know what the real path is. The gurus and their followers don't know. Amy knows what the real path. Fanny knows is they're getting the result. Thank you for your help there. See, that's preaching, man. I could use examples like that. Those who come, honest examples, right? You could look at them. Whoa, where does Amy get all these conclusions? Whoa, why does Fanny feel so good? Why is she so happy? Where even people are commenting on that. Why does Janaki smile so much? Why does Freddie look so grave all the time? Except when he's cutting jokes. Why is Lalita laughing like a mad woman all the time? Yeah. And listen to this. You are a man of unlimited knowledge due to your being an offspring of one Brahma who is self-born. See, offspring, you think, oh, seminal, because it's kind of like that. No, Narada Muni also, he heard from the sages, but he also heard from Brahma, the firstborn. It's always about the first. See, the first becomes last, and the last becomes first. You got to hear from that last that became first again. The firstborn. He was the firstborn of this divine connection. Came from him. See, he got it through doing tapas, very hard. Nobody could do what he did. So don't even try to attain the Lord that way. That's not the practical. So he gets his relationship with the Lord. The Lord appears, see, on the seat of his heart. Tears appeared in his eyes, tinged with the salve of love, Brahmasamhita. Otherwise, you cannot understand the Lord, the transcendental Lord. Okay? See, and then Bhagavatam appeared in his heart. He understood these things. And what did he do? Just like then he preached to Narada Muni. See, then he was the offspring. You're sprung off You know, you're sprung out of the Bhagavatam like that. Krishna sprung out like he jumps out. Poof, there he goes. I've been waiting. For lifetimes I've been waiting to hear this Bhagavatam. I've been sleeping on Ananta Sesh, this snake, this snake, you know. My dreaming all these bullshit things, dreaming of Klaus Schwab's and Bill Gates injecting people and stuff, you know. Yeah, self-born without mundane father or mother. See, that's how it is. That's why here. When you get a bona fide spiritual master, now you're not born of a mundane father or mother. The spiritual master is like that, father and mother, because they're whole. They have the love of Krishna in them. See? So you're nourished, you're awakened by that love of Krishna that they have, that understanding, that knowledge. See, not mundane. This is the true second birth. You have to be in association with somebody who preaches the word that awakens the Lord. Isn't that how you got it? You watch 5 videos, right, Lalita? And then boom, see, Krishna was born. now she fusses over Krishna every day. Give us a word there. What do you got to say?
Give us a word. That's always exciting.
I don't want any couch potatoes here. I want participants.
Yes, this transcendental information we get every day from you is works always in a very mysterious or mystical way. Each time when I come in the stream, I always feel the energy is much more potent in the stream than if I'm just watching on Facebook. So the purification always goes deeper when we come in front of Krishna in the form of the Guru. So when Krishna summons you, come here, come close. I wanna purify you a little more so that you can see and feel more of me. So that's what I feel every day, and especially now when I come into the stream. So yeah, it's every day wonderful, and yeah, we hear this Harikatha, we hear these pastimes of the Lord. It gives deeper insights into the Lord, and of course through the chanting, yeah, everything is manifested. In the holy name, Krishna manifested all his energies, all his love, all his pastimes, the cowherd boys, the cowherd girls, Mother Yashoda, all these rasa are, you can taste it in this Maha Mantra. Of course, it all depends on which level we are in consciousness. But from that, Krishna, and especially Lord Caitanya, he manifested this all in this Maha Mantra, and especially the mood of Radharani. It's the highest devotion you can develop for Godhead, for Sri Krishna. And yeah, of course, we can never be like Radharani, but we get drops of her mercy, and then we feel in what devotion she has for the Supreme Lord Krishna. Then we are just insignificant souls compared to Srimati Radharani. She's the pinnacle head, or the topmost pure devotion of Krishna. We cannot fathom how deep she is towards Krishna. But we can become her friends, and if you become a girlfriend of Radharani, my God, that's
That'll fill your cup. Continue there, Freddie.
Oh, she makes she,
Lolita loves this.
she makes you speechless. My God.
See, Krishna sees all the time in your sincerity of your heart, man. Always coming every day and sincerely serving and hearing and faith in what we're doing. He sees all of that.
You lose completely control. Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's what the fire of purification does. It's Jesus, man. It's more as a dentist chair. He puts she puts the heat under my butt.
Yeah, what you're saying, Freddie, is like volumes, man. It's like a very eloquent speech here.
I feel as if I'm in the sauna now. My God. Now I have to undress myself. Yeah, and it's like you always say, these tears, they extinguish the fire of material existence, and that's how you feel, you know. The material energy becomes so, yeah, nothing anymore. It's just, you know, it has no significance. And yeah, this yoga maya, which rules over everything, it's so potent. It's so, yeah, it's that's what the soul is desiring for, this higher energy, which we are all part of. We are all connected with that Supreme Lord. We are interconnected. And it's such an amazing trip, an amazing trip back to ultimate reality. Oh my God. We can't hear you.
Yeah. Is there? Yeah.
Now I
Okay.
can hear you.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. And can you? What book do you have there?
I have Chaitanya Bhagavat, and I can go on the Veda base here also.
Oh, on the Veda base. Okay. Yeah. Go to Canto 10. Yeah. Canto 10, yes, and Canto 10, and go to Hare Krishna. Yeah, chapter 21. Read that. Read some verses there.
Chapter 21. So I start on text 1.
Yeah, start with the first verse. Just read the verses.
Sukadeva Goswami said, thus the Vrindavan forest was filled with transparent autumnal waters and cooled by breezes, perfumed with the fragrance of lotus flowers growing in the clear lakes. The infallible Lord, accompanied by his cows and cowherd boyfriends, entered that Vrindavan forest. The lakes, rivers, and hills of Vrindavan resounded with the sound of maddened bees and flocks of birds moving about the flowering trees in the company of the cowherd boys and Balaram. Madhupati, Sri Krishna, entered that forest, and while herding the cows, he began to vibrate his flute. When the young ladies in the cowherd village of Vraj heard the songs of Krishna's flute, which arouses the influence of Cupid, some of them privately began describing Krishna's qualities to their intimate friends. The cowherd girls began to speak about Krishna. But when they remembered his activities, O king, the power of Cupid disturbed their minds, and thus they could not speak. Wearing a peacock feather ornament upon his head, blue karnikara flowers on his ears, a yellow garment as brilliant as gold, and the Vijayanti garland, Lord Krishna exhibited his transcendental form as the greatest of dancers as he entered the forest of Vrindavan, beautifying it with the marks of his footprints. He filled the holes of his flute with the nectar of his lips, and the cowherd boys sang his glories. O king, when the young ladies in Vraj heard the sound of Krishna's flute, which captivates the minds of all living beings, they all embraced one another and began describing it. The cowherd girl said, O friends, those eyes that see the beautiful faces of the sons of Maharaj Nanda are certainly fortunate. As these two sons enter the forest, surrounded by their friends,
You know,
driving around.
the flute of Krishna. See, it's a read the middle of that verse again. Or start from the beginning of the verse.
The cowherd girl said, "Oh friends, those eyes that see the beautiful faces of the sons of Maharaj Nanda are certainly fortunate.
Oh no, I guess go back to the other verse. I guess, yeah, the previous verse.
O king, when the young ladies in Vraja heard the sound of Krishna's flute, which captivates the minds of all living beings,
Yeah, you
they
see, if you want to understand the nature of Krishna's flute, you have to see it in relationship to how the people in the mundane world are captivated by it. Otherwise, you can't understand. It's like, what is? Doesn't make any sense. But it's all Krishna is all attractive. It's true. I mean, that is literal. He's all attractive. It's Krishna's external energy attracting everybody. See, we're all naturally devotees. That's the self-realized soul sees that everybody is a devotee. Everybody is, in that sense, on the highest level. Oh yeah, everybody's connected with Krishna. But if you're in the Mahamaya, you're connected with Krishna externally, and he's appearing as a form of money. See, that's your treasure, money, or your treasure is a child. Your child is a treasure. Your spouse. Oh yeah, beautiful woman, beautiful man. Something like that. Boats, whatever it is. Whatever houses, maybe like big palaces. Gold, silvers. Yeah, and so he's all attractive. See? So the thing is, the gopis, now they started describing Krishna. They describing transcendental Krishna. Oh, those who hear, those who see the sons of Maharaj Nanda. And so you get to see by this chanting process, you get this attraction that the gopis have, starts small, but it grows just like their love for Krishna grew. Wasn't all like full blown in the beginning. They met each day, and it just developed more and more and more. But it was transcendental from the beginning that it awakened. That's what you get here. Okay, then you're going to start to become attracted to Krishna. See, hearing Krishna's flute is basically his opulences, which come through his devotees. Yeah. His ecstasy, his love, which is personified as the gopis. Actually, his real treasure is his devotees. That's his real treasure. They're they inspire him. See, the devotees are inspired by Krishna. See? So Krishna's flute. This is where you come into this association, you'll get the attachment to hearing Krishna's transcendental song that the residents of Vrindavan like. They like to hear about Krishna. And then you start reading, or you hear readings from the advanced devotees here, and you feel your heart melted with that. You feel attracted more. You like to listen. It takes away your miseries, takes away your unhappiness. So many people, they come to classes, devotees who are speaking Hari Katha, and it takes away their unhappiness. Okay? It's the best way. See, and then whatever unhappiness we pick up being in the world, forgetting about the transcendental Krishna maybe for some time, or getting involved in bad association, it gets cleared off here. It's like taking a bath. This is our Radha Kund, man. Shama Kund, Radha Kund. Yeah. Actually, this works faster. You know how many people have taken baths in Radha Kund? And it says those who take a bath in Radha Kund or Shama Kund develop love of Krishna, love of God. Okay, but yeah, maybe in the future life, maybe after who knows how long. But here, it can happen much faster. So this is a better place to take than Radha Kund. If anybody, save you money too, because you got to, to fly over there. It's expensive now. Get all those visas, and they probably want to stick a bunch of needles in you and all kinds of stuff, Here, you just turn on your camera and you take your bath in Radha Kund, Shama Kund.
And the bugs and the heat.
The what?
The bugs and the heat.
The bugs and the heat. Oh yeah, the
That's
bug
it.
over there. Yeah. You got all that. Yeah, heat. Very hot over there. Here you can turn on the air conditioner. Today the chanting was so ecstatic. I was burning up, and I have that cranked up all the way, fan right in front of me. I was like, you don't need a heater in the winter if you have this good intense Hari Katha. You just stay warm, you know. You just heat up the room. Yeah. Yeah, go ahead. Continue, Freddie.
The coward girl said, "Oh friends, those eyes that see the beautiful face of the sons of Maharaj Nanda are certainly fortunate. As these two sons enter the forest, surrounded by their friends, driving the cows before them, they hold their flutes to their mouths and glance lovingly upon the residents of Vrindavan.
Yeah,
For
you know
those,
the real face of Krishna. Who sees the real face? Most people are just looking at the mask. You know, you can put a mask on Krishna. Okay? The mask is inconclusive understanding. You know, inconclusive of the various tattvas, because the true face of Krishna is all these truths about God, about the Supreme Lord, His nature, the process, the path to quickly attain Him. Rasa tattvas, all these truths is the true face of the Lord. But most people are looking at the mask. The Lord is masked with speculation. Okay? Yeah. Go ahead, there, Freddie.
for those who have eyes, we think there is no greater object of vision. Dressed in a charming variety of garments, upon which their garlands rest, and decorating themselves with peacock feathers, lotuses, lilies, newly grown mango sprouts, and clusters of flowers buds, Krishna and Balaram shine forth magnificently among the assembly of cowherd boys. They look just like the best of dancers, appearing on a dramatic stage, and sometimes they sing. My dear gopis, what auspicious activities must the flute have performed to enjoy the nectar of Krishna's lips independently and leave only a taste for us gopis,
Hmm.
for whom that nectar is actually meant?
Hmm.
The
Yeah.
forefathers of the flute, the bamboo trees, shed tears of pleasure. His mother, the river on whose bank the bamboo was born, feels jubilant, and therefore her blooming lotus flowers are standing like hair on her body. O friend of Vrindavan is spreading the glory of the earth, having obtained the treasure of the lotus feet of Krishna, the son of Devaki. The peacocks dance madly when they hear Govinda's flute, and when other creatures see them from the hilltops, they all become stunned. Blessed are these foolish deer because they have approached Maharaj Nanda's son, who is gorgeously dressed and is playing on his flute. Indeed, both the dew and the bucks worship the Lord with looks of love and affection. Krishna's
See,
beauty
the
and
Lord is really looking for that kind of worship with the looks of love and affection. See, but it's spontaneous. You can't drum it up. You can't superimpose it with your material feelings. You got to go through a transformation. See that very natural, spontaneous love. See, that's the bhakti. That's the bees you get. That kind of spontaneous awakening. Kind of like you see Freddie, this awakening happening. You can't do it on your own. It comes by the mercy of associating with Vaishnavas. Matter of fact, if you know, that's why it's good to come up here. It's like he was saying, it's more powerful. The energy, people feel it. So if you want to make some quicker process there. No sound. It's probably you there, Sachi. Yeah. I think I wanna stop for a while. I need to take a little break here. Yeah. Anyway, congratulations, Freddie. Nice to see you. Come up more often. Yeah. Yeah. Give us a word there, Lalita. Ending.
I'm very emotional.
I know.
It's not the first time that I see an awakening from Freddie. It's not the first time, but it's very moving. If you see a friend receiving this mercy of the Lord, if you see that Radhe, that mercy of Radhe, there is nothing more beautiful than that.
Yeah.
The sincerity of the devotee and the mercy of the Lord. That, oh my God, is so beautiful.
Yeah, that's the treasure that's being revealed. That shows the Lord is trusting. He's giving you the greatest gift because of your faith in the real path. It's like Jesus said, ye shall know, just go on hearing and you shall know the truth, and the truth will set you free. The truth is the awakening of this relationship. It's very addicting, after a while you can't live without it. It's your new maintenance program. It becomes, you become one of the actualized, where the love of the Krishna's love of God has been actualized in the universe here. Yeah.
And I feel so deeply that it's real. I really always feel the difference between when it's real and when it's not real. So there was so
Yeah,
real.
yeah,
It
yeah.
was no sentimental thing. It was really Radhe's presence.
Yeah. Yeah, you could tell he was really fighting to keep his composure. That's when
Yeah, I mean, wow, her vibes were there.
hey, what's going on here? It's like, this is out of my control. Freddie found someone more powerful than him inside his own body.
Yeah, taking control.
Yeah, you can't control.
He's not used to that.
Yeah, definitely. I like to be in control of my own life, but when the Lord of Radhe kicks in, then
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, after a while, you like it. You get to like that lifestyle. Yeah.
Thank you, Guru Maharaj. All
Yeah,
those
well,
moments are so precious. All those moments are so precious. It's a real thing, man.
yeah, I tell you, man. It's pretty amazing. The whole thing is amazing. Yeah, it's all in the chanting. I see that more and more. How important it is. Really, it's so juicy. It's so everything. I mean, it's like it's like having sex with a partner, but transcendental. Spiritual. Can you imagine? You open your mouth and you're communing with the transcendental Lord. And that's what the ooh ah is all about. It's because it's so intimate. It's so
ooh, ah, ooh, ah.
yeah, it's so and there's no fault in this one. People can, you can be voyeurs, no problem. Check it out, man. It's great. Yeah, and yeah, this communion, this chanting and this communing with God that way, what a perfect system. What a perfect way. Lord Caitanya really knew what he was doing. Yeah. Okay, my friends. So we'll see you later. Should I play the song? Yes or no? I'll ask Lolita. How about Freddie? Should we play the song?
Whatever you want, Guru Maharaj.
Well, we are used now to the
Yeah,
song,
okay. We'll play
the
the
funny
song.
song, the funny song,
Let's play the fanny song.
or the song.
Oh, I got to get the brother. I don't. Oh, yeah, I'll get that one too. Yeah, that'll be another. I'll add some of these Donovan songs. Yeah. Actually, I'll go right to. Let's go to brother. Let's do a brother sons. I'll just get it on YouTube. It'll have Lolita cry more. We'll watch her cry.
Con Rappi, libérate de cocinar, comiendo por solo 50 pesos.
Commercials.
No.
He's in the church and he's seeing, and he goes, "Now that that mighty Jesus."
The sun and sister moon, I seldom see you, seldom hear your tune. Preoccupied with selfish misery, brother wind and sister air, open my eyes to visions pure and fair, that I may see the glory around me. I am God's creature, of Him I am part. I feel His love awakening my heart. Brother sun and sister moon, I now do see you, I can hear your tune, so much in love with all that I survey.
All right. Thank you very much, everybody. We'll see